Nothing is happening. Oh, it's first person, and the controls are not inverted. Okay, we're changing that. Okay, that's better. Okay, so it's listing the inputs for an Xbox controller, it seems. Because I have to hit square when it says X. Back from your... There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get off, or ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Options you can... Alright, after this dialogue, I'll switch the prompts. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry grade aluminum alloys, you know? Alloys, not alloys. Ah. You'll just need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. Wait, what? Controller profile. Why can't I go down? What happened? I clicked something, now I can't do anything. Oh, now up is down and down is up? What did... Let's just change the button prompts. Try that. Just turn your controller off. I feel like it's a design flaw that you can accidentally turn your controller off and you can't turn it back on with the controller. There we go. Wires launch codes. Bear with me, as I said, I don't use controllers much. Hello, Lee Chow Fleur. And hello, Zabin. Oh, here's someone. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. I haven't actually looked at the ship yet. I should do that. Aren't you going into space? Aren't you? Better not have changed your mind. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing. Only less likely to start a fire. Oh, I don't get to look at the ship until I get that? Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Was I? I was like down there somewhere? Freaking controls. Let's see. Horizontal thrusts, up and down. Oh my god, it's just like flying one of those little, like flying one of those helicopter toys you get. I can't see it. I want to drop it into that. Oh. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Don't know where it's going, but it's going. Yep, I'm satisfied with that. It was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying a big one, right? No, not at all. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, hatchling. You're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, that's you, me, and Gossen opening up a bottle of the good stuff. Only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Parthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error. By which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. I'm assuming those ship controls are why it's good to have the pressure-sensitive controller. Can I jump onto one of these? Oh. Something tells me this was a bad idea. I got curious. I am dead. Oh, this is a permadeath game. Oh, now I know, though. I didn't realize it was, that was only a problem one time. Maybe the first few times after that. At the observatory before you can lift off. So, I have learned that I cannot just recklessly explore or I will die and have to start over. Good to know. Good to know. As I said before, I've been completely blind to this. I, don't... The only thing I knew was that it was planetary. Yeah, I jumped into a hole and... I mean, I kind of expected to die, or at least, like... No, I didn't... I kind of expected it to kick me back out onto the, outer ground, or, like, hit an invisible wall. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. Told my odds of survival are statistically quite... They really don't explode that. I feel like I'm a Kerbal at this point. It's between the space program and Micah's model rockets. Things seem to burn to the ground around here a lot more than they used to. Sends postcards from orbit. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timberhearth. Satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Forward snapshot? And rear view snapshot. Oh. There's the village, right? Maybe? Or, no, that's not a village. At least I died really close to the beginning where I could just restart it easily. That's the village, right? I see the buildings. There's the observatory. Bunch of stuff that I can't seem to interact with. This pilot suit used by Pioneering is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Oh no. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hartharian history. Left and right isn't inverted either. I keep forgetting that. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Launch day? I was thinking about before. The platform the ship's launched from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Oh, you didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the confidence inspiration. Have I talked to you yet? I don't think so. Leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? I made all their instruments, you know? Let me see. There's church drums, Rybeck's banjos, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar has been missing for a long time. Sometimes it just feels like yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space? That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope, track them down. Speaking of, is that what this thing is? I'm going to assume that's a yes. Do the lines and circles mean anything? Like if they... zoom in. Whatever it is, it's going further away, so I'm assuming it's someone moving on the other side. Either that or something in space on the other side of this planet. The planet was quite small. Observatory is that way. There's two of them here. Hello, astronaut. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We even let you be it? Sure, let's play. Here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios. You'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes. Start counting. Oh! Outer Wild Ventures. I should have read that on the previous one. That probably would have explained to me where, or what I was detecting. Hey, go the right way? Dot. You found me. That's the one I just found. Huh. Okay, so if I... Oh. Okay, well. Oh. They're right below each other. Or is that the... Wait, what? That's the same one I found? I'm confused. The lighting, I'm guessing, is throwing me off. I don't know. There's one over there. I'm assuming I'll die if I fall in there, so... No jumping in the water. My character clearly can't swim. Ah, I see you there. Got me from the last one. I win. This waterfall is loud. What if I like water, though? Fishing rhyme, singing help me pass the time. Crater. We'll all be a little busier without you lend a hand. That big water planet. Giants Deep. That's where I'd go. Thought we just decided that water was bad. One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire. Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giants. Okay, so the other people have gone out and returned. That's good to know, because this up to now, it seemed like people were going out and just they were gone, and people just assumed they were still alive. And he landed the ship easily enough in ways, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. He traveled down and down. Couldn't go any further. I like that this is an option. Just pausing dramatically. So, exercising well of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held him back, almost as if it were trying to protect him from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. A tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. Something tells me, with how quickly I died the first time, I don't know if I'm going to be coming back. This seems starting to seem fairly rogue-like in the permadeath sense. Hi, astronaut. Hatch of ghost matter inside this fence. It used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. Hope there's still ghost matter in this village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. We'll burn the heck out of you. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter is dangerous. You know ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? Danger inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter. A strange, dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. Good news is you can detect it with a camera. Will probably kill you. Don't come to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. You know, game, that does just kind of make me want to hop in there. That's quite a bit of that, ghost matter stuff. Zero G Cave. There's a note here. Oh, flight coach before your launch. Got Zero G training set up for you. Do you want a refresher? Thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight? A little nervous. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going to space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. I'm better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it? The satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and is in need of repairs. Head down the lift and into the cave, or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first flight. Will do. Get all the pretty makeshift stars. R. Oh. The, thumbstick, okay. It's not... I mean, it's low G, but not zero G. Is this like at the... That wouldn't make sense. Ah, here's where I'm going. Oh, zero G cave's up there. Okay. Suit up. Down, up, thrusters. Can I take the lantern? No. Oh, I have fuel and oxygen limits. I see you drop down. You're going in there, in the cave. Fine, great. Fine and great. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. I've got hand sweats. Goodbye, Fluff. Ow. I don't yet know if there's fall damage in this game, but I kind of don't want to just go splat and find out that way, so. Lock on? Match velocity. Okay, so how do I repair? Roll? No. Oh, so I probably have to get closer to it. Okay. That makes sense. Ooh, I look so forward to getting sick from this. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Controls. Behave, please. Just gotta find the third damage point. Oh, hello, big thing. Random lantern there. Let's see, that one's repaired. I hear static, like something's broken. Is it inside? Ah. That's the wall, or the ceiling, or the floor, I don't know. It's really hard to see, and it's making me realize just how dusty my monitor is. Oh, ow. That wasn't where I thought I was going, apparently. I thought that was it. I thought that that was this over here. I do wonder what would happen if you run out of fuel down there. I feel like you might just get trapped. It's all about those and more in Zero G. Sparkly walls are very nice, yeah. Okay, I did that. I'm assuming I will need to know how to do that quite a bit later in the game. And thank you, Zelo. Did I return the suit? I'm not wearing it anymore, so I'm assuming so. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. Got this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck to you. Hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. And got it? I just realized you're missing an eye. Huh. I really shouldn't stare at that. The temptation. There's gems in there. Yeah, I wanted to go check out this thing. There was a note from the Young Bark Crater up north. I figured I could go check it out. You can use the Scatlander, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Deathy gems. What's up with the fence? I did look at the gems through the camera. Inside it there is ghost matter, as it's called, which apparently it is very deadly. someone lost their foot from it and other people have died. And I have found out if you die in this game, you don't respawn. East. Nomai runes. Jeez, the days on this planet are so short. How does anyone get any sleep? Okay, before I do that, I'm going to read the rest of the notes. That's just... Put away, aim launcher. Launch scout. Oh. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I like how they have their little teleporty technology to reset stuff. I'm curious, can I get like a photo of myself by... it's too blurry. Yep, there I am. What? With some luck. I feel like I did something that I didn't even realize because I have no experience, so I didn't realize it was unusual. Hi, Danny the Sane. I am still exploring the intro area. Okay, better yourself is very hard in this game, but possible. Could jump down there, but then I'd find out if there's fall damage. Observatory is this way. Just mistook something for something else? Alright, that's fair. Though, you'll have to tell me what you thought happened once it's no longer a spoiler. I can't go into doors. Okay. Nope. I'm on this person's house, but I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be. Launch tower. That's a big spooky face. Oh no, okay, it's not as spooky face as I thought. Outer Wilds Adventures, founding members, clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gazan, Slate, and Feldspar. Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be internationally launched into space. Or intentionally launched into space. Was there unintentional launches? They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. And as thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wild Adventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground, Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, I feel like these are like Kickstarter supporters or something. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's a translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm excited and it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. Two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Okay? No, geez, just do not break it. Ugh, ignore me, okay? I'm nervous. I'm not even the one going to space. How are you feeling? I am terrified. More backers sank than Harthians in the village. Oh, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So, what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course. I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfell's just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? For how old it is, it's in great shape. Jeez. Got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, are you hear? The alien furries. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. This statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Rakakami? I just want to spend all the time looking. Wait, what? Is this a translator? It is. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. I'm confused by the fact that it looks like it's chopped off, but the translation isn't. Fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. But you're not language? It's only the swirls? Like, I get the language is probably in the little details, but that's such an inefficient way of writing. It's gonna take up so much space. Parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from the skulls that they possess antlers. They possess antlers, and quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly frail bone structures, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It was likely adapted to living exclusively on land. It's not clear where they originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. That's a good theory. They were always drunk, so they couldn't write in straight lines. Ooh, little ship. Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to the outer wild ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the little scout now boasts a warp retrieval capacity that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost immediately. That explains that. I was curious. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Oh, is this for the crystal here? Wait, what? Is that a gravity crystal or something? I'm assuming the paper will tell me. Crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. Seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Sounds useful to take with me. Like cursive, lol. I mean, cursive is still written in a straight line. Crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on... Wait, what? Oh, that's just this... Two texts for the same thing. Oh, are these all the planets? This is gonna be the sun? The star is massive enough, it'll continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements. So, is this the sun then? Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. You know, for how, just simple their town looks, these guys are really advanced when it comes to, like, space travel and stuff. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. Oh, okay. So this is all the sun, and I'm just reading it backwards. Good to know. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. I mean, but we didn't have people that could manage to go into space and, you know, return safely. Admittedly, these guys have a very small planet, so it's very, or significantly easier, I'm sure, but it's just, like, still, they have warping technologies, and it just... I don't know. As it grows older, sun starts to run out of hydrogen and starts to contract. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. What do you think causes this spooky motion? As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. So I have to wait for the moon to get to the other side for it to affect them. Okay. Interesting mechanic that I'm sure will come into play later on. There was a fish thing over here. Like an anglerfish that is just ahead. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to the dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. And predict how the sun will die. Well, I don't know when they first predicted that in IRL. Aside from dwellings, and Nemo also made art. This decorative pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our own solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were they born in our solar system? Were they born among the other stars and planets? If they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Oh, there they go. very slowly. I could just go up into space already, but I want to explore all the different things that are here. That's just like bedrolls and food. There you are. I just finished some pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. We are first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. Oh, no. I plan on going to the cave. I just assumed there'd be more up here. Because I saw out that one door there was another display. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar with the great Outer Wild Ventures tradition, are you? Might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before launch? I have no idea. At any rate, here are the launch goods. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. View map. Ooh. Oh. The Hourglass Twins, huh? The Brittle... Adelrock is the moon, okay. Brittle Hollow is... Ooh, that thing looks like it's burning up. Oh, it has a... It has a molten moon. Giant Steep, and what are you? You are unlabeled. I'm assuming we'll get to label you later, or at least find out what you are. This is where the anglerfish came from? That is, unsettling. Oh, it's a dual planet system. Neat. It's got some, artificial satellites from the looks of it. Interesting. Oh, I can't flip with the levers. Can't look through the eye. Oh, I'm too short. Okay. Oh, down we go. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observations. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Oh, I'm assuming that rock. Neat. Curious to see how, oh, it doesn't do it if you're this close to it. Okay. I just got curious about the aim engine there. What are you doing? Is that oh, is it saving the game? Because that was everything I did.